Buongiorno from Venice. Here we are in St. Mark's Square, and it's pretty darn awesome here. And yes, there are pigeons all over the ground, but amazingly, Mom is not freaking out. It's just so cool here. I wish you all could be here with me. And of course, the St. Mark's pigeons, which some people still feed even though you're not legally supposed to. Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Campanile telling us the time.
Noon.
The famous gondoliere in Venice. Some do music and some don't. If you listen carefully, you may hear the singing one too.
It's not too far, it's just, down here and then turn right.
Check this out, a wooden Pinocchio riding a bike. And there is a wooden bike. Harley Davidson, that is. Pretty cool. Amazing the little kind of shops that they have around here. I'm totally loving this. While you eat here in St. Mark's. They just finished playing I Could Have Danced All Night, and now they're playing, what are they playing? Edelweiss. Here we are at the entrance of the gate of Dubrovnik, the city gate. It would hold off and descend from the And if I zoom in right now, that is the Croatian flag, letting us know exactly where we are. This is where my mother's father's family is actually from, Dubrovnic, Croatia. It's pretty neat being able to finally come here. And that is the patron saint of Dubrovnic, Croatia, and he holds the city in his hands. Kakosi from Croatia. Here I am in Dubrovnik Square. It's just so awesome. Local musicians playing in the street. Dubrovnik Town Square. We're heading out after a long journey in. Musicians are playing all over here. We're here in Ephesus, Turkey, near the House of the Virgin Mary, and this is a wall where people put tissues on to put prayers and wishes. It's quite a long wall with a lot of tissue. These are the ancient ruins of Ephesus. This was originally the forums where people would come come to find out the latest news and all that jazz in.
That's one of the main streets. It's on both sides. Used to be beautifully decorated with colonnades, galleries, with multiple swarming sidewalks connected to the pavement with blocks.
Ephesus ruins. We are treated to a live show. Huh. Did not expect this, but cool. Greetings from Santorini. We are at the end of our excursion here today, so we're about to go back onto the ship, but I thought I would try and do a little video for you. It's been very lovely here, but my favorite part was probably going to Pyrgos, where I took a picture with a donkey and saw some very nice Santorinian kind of houses. The whitewash is actually lime-based, and the women do it in the house twice a year, and it keeps away the insects. The roundness of the house roofs are to keep them flexible for when the winds and the earthquake happen so that the house doesn't fall apart. And the flat half of the roof is to keep the water on top. I know, weird to keep water on the roof where we try to get it off the roof, but they actually have to collect it, because if they don't, this island is very dry and they won't have enough water to last a year. So, there you go. Little Santorini trivia for you, besides just the fact that Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants was made here. Oh, and dogs and cats in this area, like my whole trip, Venice and Santorini and Turkey, everywhere I've been so far, the dogs and the cats go off-leash and are very lazy and very happy to just be around people in squares. It's the most unusual thing I've ever seen. Anyhow, later. Here we are in Old Town Padua, in the Venetian town of Padua, that is. It has a rich heritage, mostly Catholic, and also lots of others. And street entertainment in Padua is not that different than San Francisco. Look at all these rich architecture. Street performers are everywhere here. Padua, which is part of Venice, but it's inland, actually, not on the island. And this is a square in Padua. One of the many beautiful spots in Padua. I wish you all could be here with me. Okay, seriously, only in Venice will you see the birds welcome to just eat the leftovers off the table. Someone's finally trying to get it off, I believe. Thankfully, it doesn't do that while you are eating it. Anyhow, this is my last video from Venice. We are going home today. Actually, our next stop is Paris for 12 hours, where I may or may not do a video, depending on how tired and how much time we have. So, our last shot of Venice before we leave for home. Anyhow, ciao, arrivederci from Venezia.